Hi, my name is Marc Dubois, and I'm the General Director of Médecins Sans Frontières here in the UK. The reason I chose to work at MSF is because of what we do. What we are is we're a medical humanitarian organization. That means when there's a crisis in the world, like a hurricane or an earthquake, but also conflict and war and forced displacement and exclusion from medical care, what we do is we go and we try and save lives and alleviate suffering. We're working right now as an organization in about 60 countries around the world, and that means we've got programs there, whether it's a vaccination program or maybe running a hospital or a set of clinics. And what happens is that people, let's say doctors or engineers or financial people or nurses or nutritionists who want to work for the organization apply, and if they meet our qualifications, then they go into a pool of people, and at some point we send them out, and they can be very, very busy. For instance, after the Haiti earthquake, we needed hundreds of people to be sent to Haiti to make to really have a much larger program than normal. And in other places it can be a fairly small team, but the point is we have experts designing programs on the ground that are directly of benefit to people. Well, I think when I look out at the world, you can see improvement, but the world is still a mess, and MSF is busier and needed in more places than ever. War, disease, preventable disease, and earthquakes and natural disasters continue to place people in crisis in hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people. And so, things are getting better in some parts of the world, but in others, people really do need emergency assistance and need us to deliver that. When I look at the future, well, of course I don't know what's going to happen, but I don't see a mankind, a humankind that's going to be free from war and pestilence and plague. I see us being just as busy as ever, and I see us facing new challenges like the challenges created by the climate change, or just the difficult political situation in the world where, as a large humanitarian organization, sometimes we can't even get to people in need because people are shooting at us. So I don't look to the future with a lot of optimism, even though certainly there are improvements, and I hope I'm wrong. When I look at the young generation today, I almost feel like you can see all the gray in my beard. And I don't expect much different out of the youth of the West. There are some who are very involved, and there are some who just seem to be, worried more about what they're going to buy or watching some kind of reality TV show. I think what's really, really exciting is what we see from the youth in places like Africa and Asia, where they are taking to the streets and changing their countries. And I think that's something that's going to be very, very interesting when we look over the next 10 years.